Good morning, everybody. It is currently round about, bear with me, I have to check my watch, about 6:25 in the morning. The reason we're up so early, and yes, the park doesn't open till 10, is we have breakfast booked. So when you come here at the moment, just bear in mind that you do have to book your breakfast. Even though the breakfast is included with your hotel stay, you do still have to book it. So we have a reservation booked for 7:30, and we got a bit of tidying up to do as well. But a very comfortable bed. We used to a king size, so double was a bit of a squeeze for us. But a very comfortable night, I have to say. And yeah, and we stole the pillows from the bunk bed. So yeah, very comfortable night, and we're just gonna get showered and dressed, and we'll see you in Flambo Jambos in just a moment. Good morning, everybody. We are in Flambo Jambos. We have a nice table just right by the little water feature here, which is really cool. We had a few problems with our room, unfortunately. Hopefully they'll be sorted out by the time we get back from park later on. So our phone wasn't working, our heating wasn't working, and I couldn't dry my hair this morning. But the staff were lovely, so they're getting right on it, and hopefully they will get it sorted in time for us when we get back from park. So the park is open from 10 to 8 today because, as you already know, it is the start of Mardi Gras. So we're looking forward to covering that event. There's going to be loads of entertainment. They're going to pick a carnival king and queen every day, which is fun. And obviously, hopefully we will get to ride Wicker Man, because the last time we were here in September, we didn't get to ride it because it wasn't open, which I was very gutted about because I've not ridden Wicker Man yet. But yeah, we're gonna have some breakfast. It is buffet style-ish, I say buffet style-ish because of COVID. You can't just go up and get what you want. You have to kind of like queue and get a plate, and then they give you what you want. They serve it to you. So they have the usual continental breakfast as well, with pastries and things like that, and toast and cereal. They've got a coffee machine if you want coffee. They've got juice. They've got all of the things. So hopefully it's gonna be a yummy breakfast. So we'll see in just a moment. So I have lots of mushrooms because I love mushrooms. Matt loves sausages and potatoes. These potato things, the little mini hash browns, are really good. I remember them from when we had them at the Crooked Spoon. Matt's just gone to get us some mochas because they do a lot of mochas and lattes and cappuccinos here as well. The only thing I couldn't find was sauces, so but I'm sure I'll find them at some point and I will let you know. So yeah, see you in a bit. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
We've had our breakfast, we've got ready, and we're just waiting for the monorail. Matt's just literally said, but just before we started filming, that he's never been on a monorail before. So
No, I have, but I can't remember the last time I've been on one.
Well, I was going to say, you must have been on one when you went to Disney.
Yeah, but I can't remember being on it.
Oh, so, okay. I was going to say, I'm sitting there thinking you must have been on a monorail.
Sure, it's just like a train, I suppose.
Yes, yeah, it pretty much is, yes. But yeah, it is quite early in the morning, but the monorail opens at 9 o'clock. There's already there's quite a long queue, but hopefully there should be loading people quite quickly. The queue looks like it's moving now, so we'll see you at the park. So we decided to long off the monorail, but we'll probably get it back, so you'll still be able to see it. Mainly because obviously I'm worried about there being a queue for guest services, and as you all know, I have a ride access pass because I have anxiety queuing. So I don't really want to be stuck in that queue. So we are gonna walk round to Galactica Gate, which is for hotel guests only, and that gate is only open from 9:30 AM to 11:30 AM for hotel guests only. So you can't exit from that. We found out the hard way last time that you couldn't.
We did.
We found out the hard way last time that you couldn't do that. So yeah, so we're gonna head over to Galactica Gate, and we'll see you shortly. Great music. We're here at the guest entrance at Galactica Gate, or Air. I've always known it as Air.
Yeah.
You've never known it as anything as Galactica, have you? But for nostalgia purposes, we just call it Air. There goes the monorail. So we've got a little while until we go in. We need to obviously get our bags searched as well. So make sure when you do come, you've got your hotel key ready as well, because obviously they won't let you in if you are not a hotel guest through this gate. So and make sure you've got your annual passes or your tickets, your printed tickets out as well, because they will want to scan those as well. So see you shortly. So we're now in a very quiet park. Bag search was great, very quick. Temperature check was fine as well. They said we were too cold apparently. Well, at least we don't have COVID. There's a roller coaster restaurant there. Like I say, we have eaten there before, but apparently they're only, I found out the reason you couldn't book it is because they're only doing walk-ins. And here we've got, over here, as we're walking through to, why have I still got my mask on? I have no idea. It's one of the retro 80s pop-up rides called Funk and Fly.
Yeah, I'll do that one.
Yeah, I thought you might do. You do them all. You do it for the podcast. Do it for the podcast. So these are these little pop-up rides. There's 3 of them. There's Funk and Fly, Roller Disco, which is like one of those whoosh things where you like squish each other, and then you have the Waltzer, but I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what any of these new pop-up rides are called, but you'll soon see. You've got Nemesis over there. And I know that Nemesis has been down for maintenance all week, so we're not confirmed if that's open today. Hopefully, because it's the start of Mardi Gras, it will open today. But if it doesn't, that's fine. No, can't do anything about it. Can't just like be a Karen. Don't be a Karen. And then you've got the Blade, which we didn't go on last time, which is another pirate ship. Maybe if we have time, we'll do that.
Take upside down.
Huh?
Take upside down.
No, God no.
I'll do that one then.
God no. Wow. Aren't you a beauty? Hello. That is a pheasant. Wow, beautiful.
Beautiful animal.
Pheasant in a theme park. Never thought I'd say it. He's just chilling. He's cool. I've noticed it's a little bit creepy around here. Maybe that's why they called it the Haunted Hollow. Because it's just a little bit spooky when no one's here, isn't it? Don't you think?
But it'd be like in the dark.
Ooh. Oh, fright nights.
There's no lights here, is there? It's pitch black.
Yeah, it's true. And now there's greystones, which makes me feel even more uneasy. Thank you very much, Alton Towers, but great job on the theming. These statues are singing. I'm very unnerved. I think so. Alright, let's get out of here. There is lights down here.
This bit.
Goodbye, scary singing fat lady statue. Okay, so after that really creepy walk through Haunted Hollow, which was very eerie with no people there, I think it would be slightly less eerie if there were people there. This is all the stage for Mardi Gras. The stage has been set. So we're going to be looking forward to that. As I say, the park is open until 8 o'clock tonight. And but I imagine the rides may close a little bit earlier like before.
Yeah.
And then have the Mardi Gras event open for an hour like they did with Oktoberfest. So yeah, looks great. Very much looking forward to Mardi Gras with you.
Yes, definitely.
Looking forward to trying all the snacks and the food and the cocktails. So
And the alcohol.
and the yes, yes, of course. So we will see you very shortly. So we have my ride access pass now. We're just enjoying a lovely Costa coffee because the only thing I forgot to mention, because we hadn't had that yet, was the mocha in the restaurant. Well,
was not very good at all.
no. So I wouldn't recommend, unless you like your mochas tasting pretty much like a black coffee, I probably wouldn't recommend. So we got a Costa. They are a proud to serve Costa, and yes, they do annual pass discount in here, so just make sure you're asking for that because we keep forgetting, don't we?
Always forget about that.
But hopefully when we sit down beside we will remember a little bit later as well. So our first stop is probably going to be Wicker Man when it opens, so we're very excited about that. The park is filling up already. It is still running on reduced capacity, but I feel like they're going to, now that the restrictions have been lifted, I kind of feel like there'll be more people. They've brought that capacity up a little bit more. So yeah, but luckily enough, hopefully we should get around everything fairly quickly. Yeah, because it's just us two, so we'll see you in a bit. So here is the Wicker Man. We've never been on this ride. The last time we came, it wasn't open, but it is open now. We are in the disabled ride access queue. As you can see, there is a bit of a queue. You know, it doesn't stop you from having to queue, but it'll give me far less anxiety, this queue, than it would the normal queue. Because the normal queue is building up quite a lot, isn't it? Yeah. So, are you excited? I'm excited. It looks incredible, doesn't it? Doesn't it?
I'll see a little test run though.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to see it going. If we see it going, I'll film it for you guys.
Something's happening.
Oh, the lift hill is going. Hold on a second. Well, yeah.
Where are they going? There you go.
Here it is. That's quite high. Wow. We should see it coming round in a moment. That is a high lift hill. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
You'd be alright.
Yeah. Looks like a proper classic wooden coaster with a few little bank turns.
Fashion one, doesn't it?
Yeah, like bank turns and things. It's great. Go. Off it goes. Oh, that looks fast. Here we go. Here it comes.
Goes up and down again, doesn't it?
Wow, that looks exciting. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Well, you'll see our reaction when we get off the ride, so see you in a bit. So we've just ridden Wicker Man, first time for both of us. And what did you think?
Amazing, absolutely amazing.
I was a bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie, and I believe that's probably because Robin, our waiter at the restaurant last night, said he didn't like it because you get thrown around, but I didn't feel that. I was very secure. I mean,
loved it.
It's a classic wooden coaster. You do get the little bit of like airtime where you come out, you see it and stuff, which is good. You're supposed to do that, but you are very safe. I'll ride photo and I'll put it up on the end, in the end credits, like I did with the last video. I look confused, but I was enjoying it.
I thought it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. A brilliant start to the day.
Yeah, brilliant wooden coaster, absolutely fantastic. So we're going to head over to the Smiler and Oblivion now. Lovely Jordan, we have to give Jordan a mention. He was absolutely fabulous with us in the disabled queue. You could see I was getting a little bit anxious. He was great. So big shout out to Jordan, who works on the Wicker Man ride. Great job.
Good job.
So we've just ridden Rita. It was practically a walk-on. Great ride.
Brilliant ride.
I absolutely love it, which is very odd because Stealth is pretty much the same concept, albeit probably about 200 foot higher. But I love Rita and I hate Stealth, and I'm not really sure why, really. We got a great ride photo.
Oh, unbelievable. Wait till you see it.
You'll see. You'll see it in the end credits, but we're going to head on to 13 now, hopefully if the queue's not too long, so we'll see you in a bit. So we're just in a queue for 13. We decided to head into the normal queue because it wasn't very long. And I've noticed there is not a high amount of perspex for social distancing going on. So social distancing in a queue seems just a little bit pointless in my view. But yeah, other than that, queue times are great at the moment. Don't you think, babe?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad so far.
Queue times are great. So we'll see you after we come off 13. So we have just ridden 13. I absolutely love it. One of my favourites here in the UK. Matt forgot.
I forgot again.
Matt forgot what happened.
Done me elbow in.
And I'm not going to spoil it for you. And he actually swore, which he doesn't swear very often. It was just a bit of a shock to the system. But if you ride it and you've ridden it, you know the bit in the building, you know what I mean. So yeah, we love that ride. We're gonna head over to roller disco now, so we'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I was a little bit naughty and I'd followed another guest. Another guest was using their mobile phone on the ride, so I figured, you know, my camera is secure. I've got like a little strap here, so my house camera's secure. Should be fine. Oh no, they almost stopped the ride for us. And so just be aware, don't use your mobile phone on a ride. Don't use a camera on a ride. Don't be cocky like I did, and don't follow what other guests are doing. That's the one thing I've learned. Yeah. What did you think? What did you think?
It's a very good ride, but
yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of spinning rides.
We got a lot of spin, and I wasn't expecting that because a lot of waters, if you've got like only 2 or 3 people, you won't spin that fast. But I think it's...
I wouldn't recommend going St. Louis and going right on that ride.
No, absolutely not. No. But you'll probably get some sneaky little footage in there. I tried for you guys. I tried, but you know, I shouldn't be breaking the rules. You know.
Still definitely worth going to that.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely worth going to. I don't think it's gonna be around for too long. With the retro sound stuff.
Quick queue time as well.
Yeah, very quick queue time. Probably because you can fit 5 people in a car, so that's probably why the queue time was a lot better. Anyway, we're about to head over to the Spider now, and we'll see you in a bit. So I was going to go on mixtape, but mixtape has a 30-minute queue and I'm not here for that. So we decided to walk up and go on Joule. First time riding for Matt. Matt won.
By a lot.
20,000 points, not even that much.
I got 40. I love you.
No, this is in my bad books now because you keep telling me he loves me. We are very competitive, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, so we're going to head back over. We're probably going to do Hex. And then we have a booking for the Alton Towers dungeon at 1:30. So we probably won't be able to have any talkie boxes, as they say in the London dungeons, don't they? They go, no talkie boxes and no cameras.
Especially happening early on as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, we're not risking that. So yeah, we will see you shortly. So we've just ridden Hex.
Very good
classic ride. But if you do get disorientated, because what we found was when it starts going up, I felt more disorientated than when it was going round.
Yeah.
But yeah, the pre-show is absolutely amazing. We're kind of going to want to look up and see if it's true. I'm pretty sure it's not.
Might be something behind it though.
Yeah, there could be something behind it, but yeah, we're going to head to the dungeons now, and you're not allowed any talkie boxes or flashy boxes. Yes. So we're going to go in the Alton Towers dungeon because we have booked that. You do have to pre-book that. It is a ticketed event. It's a little bit more. I think it was a £5 for us.
Yeah.
Tickets are from about £7.50 if you're not an annual pass holder. So yeah, we're gonna go and do that, and then we're gonna grab a little snack.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit. So we've just done the Alton Towers dungeon. We were not really expecting much from it.
I was very surprised how good it was.
Oh, it was fantastic. I get scared very easily. And poor Matt actually got picked on by the actors twice. I only got picked on once, and there was a lovely family from Essex as well. So if you are watching, a shout out to you guys that we met in there.
From Rayleigh, weren't they?
Yeah, they were from Rayleigh. So yeah, it was. I think it's absolutely worth the money. Absolutely worth the money. It is extra on top of it, but it's so worth it. It's so. I mean, we paid £5. Booking in advance, you get it a little bit cheaper. It's about £7.50 normally on the day. But yeah, I would recommend.
Yeah, definitely recommend that.
And the history about it as well. Because we've been to the London dungeons, which is a very similar thing. However, it's actually the history of Staffordshire. So it's actually a little bit different in that respect. So you kind of get a little bit of learning on there as well. And there's a ride in it, and I didn't realise there was a ride in it.
Good little water ride.
Yeah, I got squirted in the face. Literally, it just went in my face like that. But yeah, as you can see, I would highly recommend. Also, big shout out to our hosts that showed us in, Ellie and Matt. They were lovely, lovely, lovely people. So shout out to you guys as well. You made our experience so much better.
And the acting for the actors.
The actors, incredible, made that experience totally worth it as well. So absolute, you heard it here on the podcast. It is a must do from me, and a must
do from me.
Yeah. So we're gonna head and probably get a little snack, can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so see you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Sorry. I don't know what to say then, you have to edit that out.
See you in a bit. So we just did Oblivion and mixtape.
I prefer mixtape.
Yeah, me too actually, because I hate Oblivion, and if you watch the podcast or you listen to the podcast, you will know how much I hate things that look like they're drop rides. I know it's a coaster, but I just don't like it. When they hang you there, it kind of feels like you're hanging there forever.
I like Oblivion a lot, but I actually prefer mixtape.
The mixtape.
So fun.
I mean, we waited a long time for it, and this was even in the ride access pass queue. We waited a long time for it, but boy was it worth it. So fun. I was laughing the whole way around.
It giggles, didn't you?
It was tickling my belly because where it jumped up and down, it was really tickling my belly. It was making me giggle. Oh, it was so good. So if you do come here in the near future, I don't know how long the Retro Squad rides are going to be around. If you don't like spinny rides, I definitely wouldn't recommend a roller disco. Absolutely not. Definitely would recommend mixtape. We're going to go and try out Funk and Fly, but first, we're going to get a snack. We keep saying we're going to get a snack every time, and we end up like, we're going to go on a ride in a bit. So we'll see you in just a bit.
See you in a bit.
Matt likes the idea of winning £1,000 on a fluke from the hole-in-one. Golf challenge. Wins £1,000. So we're just having a look here, and ooh, those are good. The tornado potatoes. So this is all the Mardi Gras street food you've got here. Oh, I like his singing.
He's all right,
got a little kiosk, and you've got the New York pizza. I kind of feel like I've never heard of these things before. I think we should try those.
Got those?
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on, let's get one of those then. Right, we'll see you in a minute with our tornado potatoes. Wow, look at this. They kind of look like crisps. We only got one because we could, we could easily share this between us. So...
Try a bit?
Yeah, go for it, Matthew.
Wow.
Are they really good? Are they really good? Hold the camera.
Yeah. Good?
Oh, wow.
They are good, aren't they?
Right, if you're coming to Mardi Gras, get these. Absolutely so good. So good. We're going to go finish this, and we'll see you in a bit. Okay, so we just did Funk and Fly, which I feel like it looked more intense than it actually was. Yeah, I don't know, you felt a little bit dizzy at the end.
I did a little bit dizzy at the end, but
it's not too bad, actually.
I don't for you.
Oh, don't say that, because I feel bad now. So yeah, we're just in the ride access queue for Galactica. So, as you can see, just going around there. So we'll be back in just a short minute. Nemesis and Galactica, great rides as always. It's an absolute must do if you come here and you've never done it, and of course you meet the high requirement. What did you think, babe?
I thought Galactica was better than Nemesis.
Yeah, I think because you like it because it's smoother. I mean, Nemesis is very intense.
I was very surprised how far Nemesis was, as Nemesis was.
It is. It's a 25-year-old ride. It's an old ride, but she's
still good.
Oldie but goldie.
Yeah.
So we're going to see if anything else is around, because we've got one more ride photo, so I think we might do the Runaway Mine Train just for the lulz. It's a silly little coaster.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see you in a bit.
In a bit.
Okay, so because it's a one-way system, even though other people are doing it, we have to walk all the way around again. But we just did Runaway Mine Train.
Unbelievable.
Yes, it's a kids coaster, but what fun it was.
Done it 3 times.
He took us. We were only supposed to go around twice, but he took us around 3 times. There was a gentleman in the middle row.
A bit excited.
Yes.
Good job.
Yes.
Choo choo.
Choo choo.
I'm sure if people look at this, they might know what I'm on about.
No, but if you've been on the Runaway Mine train, most of the time they tell you to keep your hands and legs and all that kind of stuff, and then they go choo choo, really camply. So we got the choice of 3 photos. We got the choice of 3 photos, and we think you'll be pleased with the results.
Yes, definitely.
So we're gonna head to Galactica, get our last ride photo because there wasn't anyone manning the photo booth there. There he goes. And apart from that, choo choo. Okay, so we finally got something good to eat. Well, not that the food wasn't good, but I have the Toad in the Hole Yorkshire pudding wrap, and Matt has the mixed meat, which is lots of different meats. It looks amazing. It's gonna be very messy, but I feel like there's a fork under there, you know, as well.
Oh, I'm alright.
Haha. So Matt's gonna taste it because I'm not gonna show you mine because you know me, I don't have any etiquette.
Good so far.
Yeah. Good.
My mouth is in.
Good, yeah. So I'm gonna go eat this because I'm starving. So, Yorkshire pudding wrap.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
I told you.
Brilliant shout from yourself. It's topped a great day.
It's been a fabulous day, hasn't it?
Day.
I don't think anything spoiled it at all, actually. No. Even, I mean, apart from, I had a little bit of an anxiety attack in the queue for mixtape. But that wasn't to do with anybody else. That was, I don't know what really came over me. I just felt like I couldn't breathe. So it wasn't, yeah, it was only a little thing, but it didn't spoil our day. And we got on every single ride that we wanted to. And with the dungeons, I will say this time and time again, you have to pay that extra money and you have to go, because it might seem like a tiny little thing and it might seem like a lot of money for a tiny little thing, but it's not as tiny as you think. Don't you think?
No, definitely. It's a 45-minute experience, which I definitely recommend doing. 100%.
It is worth the money. I'm telling you now, it's worth the money. So anyway, we're going to head back to the hotel. I'm going to film some of the monorail for you. Monorail. And we're going to go and have some cocktails because we could not find any booze carts in Alton Towers Mardi Gras. Very shocking.
Yeah, very shocking.
Mardi Gras in New Orleans is, you know, famed for lots of drinking and brightly coloured costumes. And don't get me wrong, they've done a fabulous job with the Mardi Gras event, don't you think?
They have done a very good job. Looking at it now, but I should have just maybe thought about alcohol purposes.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. But
they have Mardi Gras themed cocktails at the hotel bars, so that's where we're headed now. So we'll see you on the monorail. Wacky waving inflatable inflated tube man. Wacky waving inflatable inflated tube man. Hi, I'm Al Harrington of Al Harrington's Wacky waving inflatable tube. I lost it. I lost it completely.
oh my God.
We love Family Guy. You'll get our reference. So I'm just gonna show you the outside of the monorail. We're just about to get on monorail. And we were just waiting for the doors to open. It is due to social distancing, it's one group per bay at the moment. We're just about to get in now. Here we are. Monorail.
I heard those things are awfully loud.
They glide as softly as a cloud. So we're just gonna head back to the hotel bar. Probably margaritas, probably a good choice, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Awesome. Ooh, my feet are hurting. Let's check how many steps I've done. Look at that, 25,397. That is a lot of steps. Considering I haven't done any exercise properly for about 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So we're a bit achy because we're old.
I'm old, you're not.
Okay guys, so we'll see you in just a moment. Hi guys! Another video of us at home.
Yes,
because I was stupid once again and I forgot to film a sign-off. The reason why I didn't film in the Margarita bar was mainly because we were very disappointed.
Yes, we
because
were.
they had no Mardi Gras cocktails either. And we didn't film in the room service either, but the room service was
not good at all.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It wasn't. I won't lie, it wasn't great at all. But we watched Eurovision. We had a nice evening,
Yes,
didn't
it was.
we?
Nice evening,
Love
yes.
Eurovision. And then the next day, obviously, as you well know, I didn't manage to get any footage because I was not very well the next day.
No, he wasn't.
No. But, so we had to go straight home. However, we will be going back at some stage. We're not sure when yet. But we will be going back very, very soon. So take this as our sign off. We will see you in the next video, which is going to be our day out in London.
Yes.
On the 19th of June. So we will see you then.
Bye.
Bye.